The first debate is with Alan Giles speaking for and Rob Russell speaking against. The arriving hypotensive patient must bypass ED and go straight to the operating room theatre or the hybrid suite. If I could ask Rob, just have a seat there. And is Dr. Giles in the audience? Is he in the audience?
Where is he? He could be anywhere. It's like Alien. It's like Alien. Look up! Oh my god. I'm getting this for posterity.
I'm not so little Bo Peep. You know the one who misplaced her sheep? Well, with the price of land, we're all misplacing our sheep. I'm here on behalf of all the fairy tale and nursery rhyme characters. Whether they be the big bad wolf, or whether they be
Giles, when you listen to this later, you're so freaking weird.
Modern fairy tale. One of the more established characters has to validate it. And I was the only one who could make it, unfortunately. You see, with the change of venue, it was impossible for the three blind mice to make it. They didn't know where Cthulhu was. And of course, Sleeping Beauty, she slept through her alarm. So here's the new modern medical fairy tale. It's called The Troubled, Traumatized Twins. Once upon a time in an area health service, local health network trusted division. Two identical twins who lived two identical lives.
Oh, life will be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one to you, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
One very, very sad day. They were both hit by two identical cars. And they were picked up by two identical ambulances and taken to two almost identical hospitals. Now, what we didn't know then was they had identical injuries. They had a left hemothorax, they had a ruptured spleen, open book pelvis, and a fractured femur. So they were hypotensive. The ambulance knew this, so they rang through on the back phone to the two hospitals.
We'll come after him.
Or come after him.
Let's see what happens.
It's going to be a long day.
Well, they went to a really busy emergency department. It was a big hospital with lots of beds, but it was so busy. And the trauma and the triage nurse, well, they were so upset, and the ambulance people were getting frustrated. It took a really long time to find a place for them. And they sat there and they got really angry and worse and worse and worse, and they got really bad. But luckily someone died, so they could squish them in. Now, she was feeling really sick. And lots of people were poking them with lots of sharp things and asking about allergies. But they looked, she got so sick they had to get more people, so they asked for people on the wards, but they couldn't find them. And then they tried to get the people, the radiology people, but they couldn't find them. And then the people in the operating theatre said, we'll be there, but it'll be a couple of hours. And so she got really sick, like sick, and wanted to have a big sleep. So everyone decided, let's put her into a concrete donut. Concrete donut, yuck. So they went into the concrete donut.
Concrete donut.
But she was feeling even sicker. So she had
Concrete
the
donut.
biggest sleep. I've never had such a big sleep. And this is the funny thing. It's not that funny, I suppose. She didn't wake up. I know. It's a big sleep, isn't it? It doesn't get bigger than that. No, that's the number one sleep.
Looks like Tim Brooke Taylor.
It is, isn't it? He had a little guitar, a little ukulele.
Well, let's see what happened to the other twin. They went to a very busy hospital too. It was almost exactly the same. But the triage nurse there was so happy. And the ambulance people, they were really happy too, because when they got there, they said, oh, you're hypotensive. You can go to the hybrid suite. What a funny word. Hybrid. It's like talking to your breakfast, isn't it? And they said, it's just around the corner, and it's warm, and it's nice. So, they were very... Guess what happened when they got there? Everyone was there. The person from the operating theatre was there. The radiology person was there. It's a funny one. Even the person from the other hospital, the orthopodic person for the bones, he was there too. Now, she was really sick. Don't get me wrong, she was sick as. But she knew that if it'll just be a little sleep. Just trust me, the surgeons will look up. I trust him. So, what happened to her? Well, she knew she'd wake up and she'd get out of ICU. She looks happier, doesn't she? Much happier now with the hybrid suite. And she was standing. Very funny fairy tale.
That's
all about
That's not a fair fight.
beds and big sleeps. I know which twin I would want to be. Do you?
Now to speak against that.
Oh, poor bastard.
I'd do it from over there if I were you, Rob.